So a great deal has been said already that I don't need to say, that other people have said better. So I thought, because I have a very personal relationship with you, that I would just pop on video and explain what I am doing about coronavirus. I work alone in this little office. It's in an outhouse, and essentially it's almost like another room of my house. Me and my wife live with our kids and looking after them at the moment. We pull them out of school, and I just come to work. And it's just a good space to work within, and the jackets are sat here. And we're still selling jackets and selling them online. And I feel very sorry for other clothing retailers at the moment. They just bought their spring stock. They have a lot of staff, a lot of costs, and suddenly you can't turn all that on a dime. And I am incredibly thankful that I built the small business that I have now. I have no employees, which I'm extremely thankful for. That's one of the worst things, if you worry about your employees or as an employee. I work on a pre-order model almost exclusively, so I don't hold a lot of stock, a lot of cash in that stock, and I have an extremely simple business that if I want to or need to, I can pretty much reduce to almost zero without destroying it. And that is an incredible luxury, and I learned to do that from my previous business and that going wrong, and learning that if something can go wrong, it will go wrong. Never expected this. And I'm thinking a lot about business people at the moment. There are a great many other people in, potentially worse need. And I'm just talking about what I understand and what I can relate to best, which is running a business. And I feel very, very sorry for restaurateurs, bar owners, people who work in retail shops, casual staff, freelancers. It's really tough. And I do have faith that the right thing will be done to help people. What I plan to do is some more videos and blogs. Hopefully I'll have time, although I'm pretty busy at the moment, just trying to make sure everything's right and doing the most sensible stuff. About mental health, managing anxiety, staying positive, all that kind of stuff. I'm not a life coach, but hopefully I can help inspire. And frankly, it's just good for me to sort of crack on. So what I am going to do is do really sensible grown-up stuff. And I'm going to have a little bit of a sample sale in the office. And make sure that I've got a bit of a war chest. I don't know exactly how long this is going on for. As I say, I'm selling jackets. I don't know how long that will last. Maybe it will be absolutely fine. I think because of our concentration on mental health and getting outdoors, that will help. I don't want to be selfish or presumptive or anything like that. And so it's good to just sort of make sure that you've completely covered all your bases. And I'm going to drop the pre-order discount back to 20%. After having had that ticking along for 10 weeks, it's quite funny in a way. Life just tells you what it's going to do. That was going pretty well, and now I'll have to swap that around. And now you can look forward to getting a pre-order. So what that does mean, so as a business, my day-to-day costs are very, very low. It's me. And I don't pay myself anything, and I won't be, and that's fine. It's just the way it is. That's definitely not the worst problem in the world. But what I can't do, or shouldn't do, is buy a lot of stock. So we're just going to finish off the Harringtons, which are due. And we've got lightweights. So we've got some Harringtons and some lightweights. Everyone who's ordered a Harrington will get a Harrington. And we will not do the work shirts or the classic Harringtons this season. That doesn't make any sense for anyone. And I will be contacting anyone who's pre-bought those, and we will move it back a few months. And we will hopefully enter an autumn really positively, and we're all relieved and happy to get out in the world with nice things. But right now, it's a different world. Of course, the thing I said the other day is that instead of the usual £10 we give for every jacket, whatever cost that might be, to Mind charity. I've increased that to £20. I think that Mind charity needs more support at the moment. I think we all need more support. I think there's a lot of anxiety and worry about jobs and obviously health and loved ones, and that's mental health stuff. So this is what Frahm is here for. It feels like, unfortunately, Frahm was kind of built for a time like this, and that I should step up as a brand in terms of being direct and talking about mental health as a man, and about giving more money to Mind and the outdoors, and I don't know, a bunch of stuff. Still working it out. So, right, let's summarise this, because I'm still working it out. Or worked it out today is we're going to increase the donations. We're going to have a little sale of stuff here. We're going to go back to 20% on pre-order. And this is me. I will carry on going as normal. And another thing, boring but necessary because you'd be worried about it, is returns. Returns are just, it's going a couple of months after any lockdown or any sort of problems that are around coronavirus. So you don't need to worry about buying jacket and then not being able to return it, anything like that. I am easygoing anyway, but let's make sure that, you're not worried about any of that stuff. As ever, pre-orders are refundable at any time. I really, really appreciate support, particularly people who are still buying jackets. Clearly you've got other stuff on your mind, but that's lovely. Hopefully my jackets help you get out there, but hey, jackets are not the thing that's gonna help you right now. Jackets are not the be all and end all. They're nice to have. If you've got a nice jacket, great, but everything is, what's fascinating is, I'm not going to get off on one, is our priorities have changed so much. And I hope that will become a positive about how we see the world and live simpler, smaller, more social, caring lives. But we'll get there. We really will. We will get there. Humanity, unfortunately, gets a kicking sometimes, and now is one of those times. And I hope that I'm reminded, for instance, of what is important, and I'm going to try and be positive and enjoy my time with my family. And if I can't go outside, I hope I've got a turbo trainer to ride my bike on, otherwise I'm going to go crazy. But hey, that is not a problem. That is not a problem. I really hope that everyone is doing okay. Look after yourselves, and dad reminder, do your exercise, find some sort of mindfulness thing to do, get context. Most of you are going to be okay, and you're very lucky in lots of ways. I'm very lucky in lots of ways. I'm healthy, I live in a first world country, all this kind of stuff. And just try your best, one day at a time. As I said to my wife this morning, just look in front of your nose. And if you have a small business and you're worried about it at the moment, the government are making the right signs, and I'll do that in a separate piece of content. I really, really feel for small business owners particularly, and I can relate to that. But sorry about the rambling sort of video, but I just wanted to do it because I felt like this was the right thing to do, and it's as honest as I can be as ever. So take care, and as ever, you can always grab me on live chat or email or Instagram or any of that stuff. And I'll speak to you soon. Take care.